Well, hello there. How's everybody doing? It's been a minute. Been a couple of weeks actually. I was uh, offline. We'll call it. It's busy time of year, but had a little free time here and there, so I've sat down and done some things here and there, like this. This is our bees setup, and I decided to encase it entirely in stained glass, following the same pattern as the refined storage controller, just smaller. And so, yeah, here we are. It's pretty fun. It's really cool when the sun rises and sets. You can see the shadows moving across the grass. So, yeah, I started fiddling around with bees a little bit. I have created far too many of the spawn eggs, and I've been working through breeding all of them. So, I've got at least one of each. And in most cases, I've got two of each, except for these difficult ones that were just really more of a pain to create than it's worth going through it again. Got all the power, all the AE2, except for, well, no, I got intro. All of the Ender IO. I think I got all of the alloys. Got flux dust without ever even actually creating the regular flux dust. I guess I'll have to in order to get the bee to pollinate, but whatever. And I went through the mystical agriculture setup as well, having to make one of each. The power one was really interesting. So like the nitro crystal, you had to create a lot of the other spawn eggs, and so that was interesting going through. Got most of the Ars Nouveau ones. I'm just missing the air essence because that requires a rancher bee spawn egg. And oh wait, no. What's the other one? Skeletal bee. And these can't reproduce on their own. And so that's taking a little while. Here's the rest of them. All your typical ones that you breed or get through the nests or do weird conversions and such. Safa, hello. Welcome back. I'm well. How are you doing? Been a minute, been a couple of weeks since I've gotten to set aside the time. Let's see. I've spawned most of the bees that are, let me sort this again. There we go. That are spawnable either through what are the ones like there's the rancher bee, there's the um, Pepto-Bismol. That one's fun. This little guy. Sugar bag. Oh yeah, sugar bag. That's what I had to spawn in. Neon cuckoo. That's what I had to spawn in. Not spawn in, but get a nest with a blue banded bee, and then wait for him to show up. The rest of these, I'm working towards the time bee now because you have to create all sorts of other eggs. That's what these guys are here for. Skulk, Eclipse, Skeletal, and Celestigem. And I think that's all that I need. Skulk, Draconic. I've got plenty of Draconic already. Got everything else that I need. The only one that I can't figure out how to get in this game is the BB. I see on all the mods that he spawns in the other. I just haven't seen I don't know where to get them in Feed the Beast. Everything else I'm pretty much good on. Yeah, I think that's the only one that's it's kind of a question mark right now. Got my draconic bees. I went through the process of upgrading all of their genetics using this setup, which is truly fantastic because it's a bee squisher, and when you squish the bees, you can centrifuge the squished bee parts, and that'll give you the different genetic things. So I've got all of the most desirable genetic samples, and then just a slurry of the other genes for the DNA for creating the eggs. And so yeah, I've got plenty of honey treats. So once I get all of this up and running and processing, I can max out their internal stats, and then it'll get me a lot more resources. Hey, I got another skeletal bee. All right. Just I need these guys so that I can get their genetics. Skeletal 5%. So it's just a waiting game. Yeah. So that's been about it as far as bee stuff goes. Flowering, I couldn't, like, my brain defaults to wanting to use roses or poppies. I guess I could have like placed a clicker in front of a rose bush, click bone meal onto it, pick up the rose bushes. Now that I think about it, that would have been probably easier. But instead I got a bonsai pot, flowering azalea. It all dumps into a barrel, and I am voiding the leaves and the logs so that all I'm getting is the flowering leaves. And that's been fine for breeding all of my bees. It's been fantastic. Let's see, what else? Oh, I left the bumblebee nest because I haven't spawned him in yet. That's what I need for the butcher bee. I'll just do that. I could do that now actually. That could be fun. Let me make some treats. Let me actually get a couple more bee cages. So yeah, Soph, I'm doing well. Just been working. You know how it is. How have you been? All right, got my treats. Let's pop some more in here. And now we've got a bumblebee. And let's see. Butcher bee. I have to put liquid meat on a bumblebee spawn egg. Okay, so that means I need another bumblebee. Bumblebee tuna. Let's see. I know I can use the temporal pouch for this. I don't care. The treats are free. The hours are not. All right, so now I've got 2 bumblebees, and I need a bumblebee spawn egg, so I'm going to pop both of those in there. Do I have an empty? No. Okay, so I can actually show this in process. So they go through, they get bred, they get grown up, pulling in treats and glass bottles. I turn this off through just by doing that. And then I've got a, where's my modular router at? I've got a router that just pulls the bee cage back in. So I only really need one. And it just does this loop. This picks up the squashed bee stuff. Got it upgraded. And it all just comes in through here. And I'm looking for the pink. I'm looking for a 2 next to the pink, and that'll tell me whichever one is my bumblebee. There he is. Okay, so I can stop this now. I got plenty of those. Mix these with the treats. And now I've got 2 bumblebee spawn eggs. Do I use this for anything other than that? I do not. I'm just gonna toss that in the storage system. So let's come over to my setup here. And I need a bucket of liquid meat. I've had to keep buckets out of the system. For some reason, it says that I have buckets, but I really don't. So I really don't know. I don't know where they are, you know? Like it says I have 7. I tried to export them, but they're very clearly not in there. So I don't know if it's maybe, how many liquids do I have stored in here? Is it a bug from, let's view fluids. 9, 10. I've got 10 fluids, so I don't know. Yeah, really don't know. Liquid meat. Plenty of that right here. There we go. How do I get the liquid meat in here again? Nope. Okay, let's liquid meat. Maybe I can just okay, I need a tank. Polymorphic fluid, nothing in this one. Okay. So let's just do that. Nope, that is not what I was trying to do. That's fine. There we go. Let's pull that. Is that connecting? It's not connecting to that. So maybe I put it on the Foundry tab. Oh, I guess I could just... Hey, there we go. That's half a bucket. Oh, because the rest is in here. There we go. Cool. Nope. Let's destroy that one. That one. That one. Okay. Put all that back up. I can just put some buckets in here. Put my tap back on there, and there's my butcher bee. Cool. Oops. Alright. I don't think I'll ever use him for anything, but I've got him. Oh, silver bee for occultism. Isnium, or whatever that is. Okay, what's next? Let's take my bumblebees out. Just squish him. Put those in there. Cool. All right, so for today's stream, I wanted to get a little bit into Oritech. I haven't messed with Oritech at all, and so I figured it would be nice and fun and embarrassing to try to figure it out on stream and do it all here. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Um, First thing I'm going to do is turn this noise down because it will make me crazy. Recent. Just kind of scrolling through and I really don't see. There's the placing. Oh, here it is. Yep, there it is. Yep. The other thing is like an eat sound, but I don't see it. Ooh, dog's barking. She mad. I'll just mute that, see if maybe that's it. Ooh, she's big mad. Oh, Amazon delivery. Dog's mad at the Amazon driver. Okay. Um, Oritech. Here we are. Oh my god. This feels like a lot. Okay. Oritech is a tech mod centered around customizable multi-block machines that will change the way you use tech mods. From basic ore processing to setting up particle accelerators, this mod has it all. To get started, you'll need some raw nickel, as this is the main crafting mat for the mod. Okay. So I need a pipe wrench and some basic cables. If you want to automate any type of machine, you'll need to have some way to pipe things in and out. Oritech comes with pipes. Okay. Wrench. Edit and break pipes. Connecting, right-clicking on a pipe with an empty hand will set the pipe to extract. Okay. Using the wrench on the end of a pipe will disconnect the pipe from whatever it is attached to. To reconnect it, use it on the middle of the pipe. Okay. Sneak plus using the wrench on a pipe will break it. Okay. It's good to know. It's like create in that way. Throughputs, cool. All right, so I need Oritech. Opaque item pipe, transparent item pipe, fluid pipes, machine frames. Okay. Where's the wrench? Pipe wrench. Cool. So it's glass, nickel, planks. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I like that recipe too. Okay. Machine cores. Oh, okay. Oritech is all about it's all about building multi-block machines. Oh, okay. This is like, what's that other one? Rebuild the crusher and hop graphite, all that. Multi-block structures. Okay. Let's see here. You can always check to see how many cores are needed by checking the tooltip of the machine. There are 7 different tiers of machine cores, with each increasing the total number of add-ons that can be attached to the machine multi-block. For now, you can make either of the first 2 tiers to get you started. Okay. Tier 1 and 2 machine cores. Primitive, basic. Let's make a primitive. Okay. Basic machine core. All right. Improved. Okay. It's going to require some crafting of things. Let's go ahead and make these as recipes too. Oh, that reminds me. So, one day I logged on after an update and restarting the server, and all of my patterns disappeared out of the dissolution chamber autocrafter. So I had to recreate all of these, which was really weird. I have no idea. Nothing else was damaged. Um, Nothing else along this line or that line or this line. Like everything else was there. The autocrafter was still there, but the contents were gone. No idea. There was an issue one day when I logged on. I had a bunch of stuff overflowing in the mob's chest, wherever that is. And so there were a lot of entities on the ground, but I wouldn't have thought that that would have interfered with the autocrafter contents. It's very strange. Anywho, so yeah, just a slight annoyance there. So recipe for that, we've got all those things. Recipe for that, we've got all those. Cool. Okay. So I've got all that. I've got some more cores. Pipe booster. Pipe boosters are used to massively increase the flow rate of items and fluid pipes. Item pipes can be increased to extract a stack per tick, while fluid pipes will extract up to 40 buckets per ticket. That's pretty fast. They must be given power to function. Okay, good to know. This is not picking up XP for some reason. Okay, machine customization. Add-ons are used to improve your multi-block machines depending on the type of add-on you choose to add. These are attached to specific sides of your machines. Oh, so they're not like cards that you just slot in. That's cool. Or they can be attached to a machine extender. Each extender allows you to have more sides to attach more add-ons. You can always check which sides of a machine can accept an add-on by checking the add-on GUI within the machine's interface. Okay. Inventory proxy allows access to specified inventory slots. Redstone control functions as a, okay. Machine speed add-on. I feel like these will be happening. Improves operation speed but reduces energy efficiency. Okay. Quarry increases working size of destroyer and lasers. Not doing that. Improves energy capacity and energy transfer rate. Acts as an energy proxy. Okay. Okay. Machine efficiency. All right. Machine hunter. Targets living entities. Machine capacitor. Energy capacity and energy transfer. Interesting. Those seem to be doing the same thing. Additional yield. Double the byproduct amount in fragment forge. Increases block breaking yield in destroyer box and indirect lasers. Okay. Might be useful. Machine add-on extender. Iron, carbon, nickel, copper. Ooh. Copper. How do you make this? Reinforced carbon sheet. Okay. Pop back up here. Let's go ahead and make some patterns for these items. Except for that one. I do not have the stuff for that. Cool. Core crafting components, magnetic coil, and motor. Okay. May as well just stay up by my pattern provider. Okay. Magnetic coil. Motor. Requires coils and steel. Okay. Before we create our first machine, we will need a few basic crafting materials. Magnetic coils are the core recipe components for many of the machines or recipes within the mod. We'll use these coils to create a major crafting mat for most machines. The motor. Okay, it's going to give me some bronze. Cool. Coil. Let's just make a stack, just for funsies. Okay, and motor. Let's make a handful of those. Cool. Why is that so slow? Am I out of steel? Yeah, I'm out of steel. That's why it was slow. Okay. Got some bronze. Nice. Pump it up. Pump is a powered machine used to extract liquids from below. When placed, it extends a trunk downward until it encounters a liquid or obstruction. Once a fluid is found, it scans the liquid body and stores all positions to pump from. Pump can only drain water liquid bodies with the size of 100,000 blocks or smaller, but will drain any size of lava liquid bodies. Okay. Drain fluids are stored in the internal storage. The pump can process up to 4 buckets per second with an energy cost of, okay. Note that industrialization may take a few seconds for large bodies of liquid. Initialization, okay. So I don't feel like I'll ever need a pump or a tank, so that's fine. Tree automation, that's cool. It's a basic machine, we'll cut it down in one go. Up to 7 blocks away, so it may not reach the tops of larger trees. Logs, leaves, and drops from the leaves are stored. Okay. Powered furnace. Powered furnace block first, then place a machine core on top of it. You can then right click it to build it. This is a decent machine in the early game, but can be upgraded to be much faster using add-ons. Power. Well, you can use any sort of power from other mods. Oritech has plenty of options. Okay, basic generator, energy pipes, portable energy storage, produce steam, add a steam boiler add-on, steam engine. Okay. Let's just progress through this. Adamant. Spin. It's crushing time. Pulverizer is a simple machine that can be used to make dusts and biomass. In the early game, it is also the best way to get enderic compounds. Okay. Pulverizer. Motor. Okay. Let's go down here. Let's make our pulverizer. Oops. I have a steel bee. I should probably go ahead and put it in, because what is making my steel? Did the steel finish already? It did. Tell you what, let's go ahead and just make a stack of steel. Let's go ahead and make 2 stacks of steel. Just so we don't have to wait too much. Okay. Crusher. That's cute. Alright. I can add an add-on on that side. The back. Is this also where the energy goes? Okay. Cool. Can I see my recipes? How many add-ons can be added to this block? Use better cores to increase this. Current quality progress. Okay. Enderic compound can be obtained by crushing ender pearls in a pulverizer, or in a fragment forge, or by processing skulk in a centrifuge. Cool. This compound can be utilized to create budding amethyst in an assembler, or to duplicate ores using an atomic forge. Okay, so that seems important. And I get it by crushing pearls. Interesting. Okay. Fragmenter uses the same materials, but gets a lot more out of it. Centrifuge takes too long, so fragmenting feels better. So let me get a stack of ender pearls. Not used to seeing 64 ender pearls in a stack. Cool. All right, let's get one of these speed add-ons that they were talking about. Speed. Power is really not an issue. Speed add-on. Oh, I see. Interesting. So if I take this off, can I stick you right there? Yep, doesn't matter. All right. Speed has increased. Energy efficiency has decreased. Hey, okay. It's a little bit faster. Not bad. Cute sound. Like the animation. Let's maybe stick this over here. There we go. It's out of sight. Okay. What do I do with you? Advanced machine cores. All right. This looks like something I'm going to need a decent amount of. Foundry. Foundry is key for progression and specializes in creating all of the alloys needed to make Oritech machines. To build this multi-block, you need 3 machine cores total. Place the foundry block first, then right-click it to see where the cores need to be placed. Once the cores are in place, right-click again to finalize the machine. Okay. Foundry block. Oops. Let's see. Okay. 3 machine cores. Machine core. 2, 3. Yep, because I can't make those yet. And then a foundry. Make one of those. Okay. Oh, I see. Okie dokie. Sure. Oh, I already had a bunch of these. Can I use... Better cores only allow more add-on extenders to be connected. Oh. So maybe I don't need the primitive one at all. Okay, that was pretty cool. All right. Just kind of extends. Interesting. Okay. So... where do I... Add-ons, there we go. Okay, so these can go on either side. Okay. Put another gate on here, I guess. Ooh, those look like inputs and outputs. So let's maybe just let it hover right there. Okay, what are you used for? To make my spawn eggs later. Copper, copper alloy, energite, and adamant. I feel like this was leading me towards adamant. So diamond, nickel. Bronze. Okay, I do have a drawer for that already. Okay. Cool. All right. It's like a little flapper there. This is a Dr. Seuss machine if I've ever seen one. That's fun. All right, we've got some adamant now. I think that was one of my, oh yeah, diamond and nickel bees. Okay. That'll come later. Let's go back to the quest book. I got my foundry. I'll have my adamant here in a moment. Centrifuge. Simple machine that separates, transforms specific items. This machine can be upgraded to separate fluids with the machine fluid add-on. It can be used to automate ore processing when using a fragment forged later down the road. For now, I want to use this machine to make carbon fiber strands. Okay. Okay, this is a 2-block tall boy. Oops. Oh, I love that. That is cool. Okay. Centrifuge. How do I make carbon fiber? Strands are starting enough to be used in machines and add-on recipes, and as crafting materials in other machines to craft more advanced components. Coal dust. Okay. Made some earlier. I feel like this is a recipe I'm going to need more of, though, because this is the second time that I've had to make coal dust. And we'll just use the mechanism crusher for this recipe. Processing. Crush. Oops. Crusher. Cool. That's so freaking cool. All right. Carbon fiber strands. Craft tier 3 machines. Improve machine core. Okay. Industrial support beams, reactor heat vents. It's all sorts of weird stuff here. Craft improved machine cores. Okay. Cybernetic Auto Augmentation Center allows you to install cybernetic augmentations directly into your body, providing you with a variety of passive benefits and active abilities. That's cool. Walk into the assembled machine to open the research and application interface. Each augmentation has an energy and resource cost. Sort the center player's inventory. Once you have researched an augment, they become available for installation, requiring additional resources. Be careful. The center stores all research blueprints. This means all research will be lost when the machine is destroyed. Okay, so I don't really want to build this until I'm ready. Should you ever accidentally destroy your center, existing player augmentations can be scanned in via the import button at the bottom left of the interface. Okay. All augmentations are installed permanently, requiring no additional maintenance or energy, and can be removed at any time. But the resources used for installation are lost. Okay. Some abilities can be toggled while others remain always active. Press and hold the augmentation hotkey, which is G by default. I turn that off. Hover over the desired augment and release to toggle it. Okay, it's good to know. Quantum research. Okay. Cybernetic research and arcane research. I gotta look into what these augments are. That's pretty cool. Alright, processing fluids. When attached to the centrifuge, this add-on allows it to process fluids instead of items. When processing fluids, a machine fluid add-on must be added and initialized first before the centrifuge will process any fluids. Let me read that again. When processing fluids, the machine fluid add-on must be added and initialized first before the centrifuge. Okay. Make sure to pump in any fluids directly into the centrifuge itself, not the add-on. Okay. Well, why don't I make another centrifuge then? And attach it with my improved machine core. Did not seem to do too much there. Interesting. Okay, fluid add-on. That's what I was doing. Fluid. Okay, I need some fluid pipes. This is where the add-ons get attached, right? Fluid add-on. Cool. That's cute. Let's make some more gates. Biopolymer. Now that we can process fluids in our centrifuge, we can now make raw biopolymer. This can be used to make several important items, including plastic sheets and biosteel. Oh my. Okay, so I need water. And biofuel. Assembler, I don't have that. Oops. Packed wheat. Oh, okay. What? Wheat. There we go. Glad I've been growing this. Let's make a stack of that. And I guess let's just add in some water. No. Fluid pipe, sure. Well, I tell you what, this water block doesn't seem to be good for much. Kitchen sink. Old dependable. There we go. Shoot. Go back to the wrench. Right-clicking on a pipe with an empty hand. Okay. Hey, there we go. Water. Perfect. All right, I've got water. Got packed wheat. And now I have raw biopolymer. Cool. Biosteel. Biosteel is used in many recipes throughout Oritech. This is made in a foundry by combining iron with raw biopolymer. It's a more efficient version of steel and is essentially made out of iron and wheat. Cool. Made in a foundry. I've made the foundry. Okay, so I just need iron and a stack of raw biopolymer. Let's put another speed guy on here. Can I make a tier 2 speed? Nope. Not yet. Speed add-on. Will these share speed add-ons? They don't. Hmm. What is the machine customization? Or can be attached to a machine extender. Okay. Let's see if we can. Well, no, I don't want to. Whatever. We'll just let it run. Oops. This one. Alright, got my adamant. Oritech adds several useful power tools for you to use. These tools are rechargeable, unbreakable, and can also be enchanted. The chainsaw is a powered axe, while the hand drill functions as both a pickaxe and a shovel. I'm good. Tier 4 machine cores. Okay. Let's put you in here. We'll do copper. Advanced machine core. Cool. All right. Got you. I've got plastic already, so the assembler. The assembler features a 2x2 crafting grid and will automatically assemble items as long as it has energy, items in the input slots, and space for the finished product in the output slot. Some machine components can be crafted without an assembler, but doing so consumes more resources. Huh, okay. Okay. Oops. Assembler. Crafter. I haven't had to make one of these yet. Start. It's cool that it actually uses this. Two. Assembler. Okay, I'm going to end up respacing these because I need to have like 2 spaces between each one. So I've got one down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is right. Let's go one more. Cool. Nice little workbench. Assembler. Indirect lens. Crafting components for add-ons and machines. Adamant, carbon fiber, and indirect compound. Okay. Let's make another speed add-on. Very close to being able to make some nicer ones. Biosteel, let's make some more carbon fiber. Coal dust. God, that's fast. Yep. And how do I make the compound again? Centrifuge. Fragmenter. Pulverizer. I feel like I've got plenty of compound though. Adamant. Biosteel. Cool. Alright, indirect lens. Adamant, carbon fiber, and that. Cool. Indirect laser. Crop filter add-on. Okay, processing units unlock the ability to craft more advanced machines and technology. These are our main component for flux gates. So I need, ooh, electrum. Electrum, plastic. Okay, hang on. All right, carbon fiber, plastic. Electrum. Oof, not a lot of that. Yeah, let's just do that. I've got the B, I just haven't used them yet. Alloy smelting. Processing. Let's make like a stack of those. Cool. that, and redstone. What was it? Processing. All right. Okay, very cool. Got some more of that. Don't need biosteel for a little bit. Oh, electrum is what I'm missing here. Okay. Got those. Very good. Nuclear reactor. Vortex reactors are a great way to generate large amounts of power. The reactor is a large custom multi-block made up of many different parts, with the nuclear reactor control panel being the main interface block. The interface shows the current status of the reactor, along with the temperatures of the components and statistics. It also only shows the first layer of the interior. Reactors generates power by consuming uranium or plutonium pellets, and the amount of power is based on the number of reactor rods and neutron reflectors next to the rods. It's important to keep reactors sufficiently cooled. Reactors like to make big holes. I shall not be making a reactor. Although I feel like some of these things are required for the pyramid. Certainly hope not. We'll get there when we get there. Let's look at this. Enderic lasers are primarily used to create fluxite, but can also be used to transfer RF wirelessly or mine blocks in the world, including budding geoor crystals. Oh, that's nice. To link a machine or block to the enderic laser, use the target designator. Okay. By sneak right-clicking the machine or block, then sneak right-clicking the enderic laser to link them. Removing a linked block without stopping the laser will mine all blocks within range of the laser's line of sight. Good to know. Enderic laser. Primarily used to create fluxite. Okay. Enderic railgun. Powerful range weapon that fires a high-speed projectile, dealing significant damage to enemies and breaks blocks at a distance. The railgun is powered by RF and must be charged to function. Okay. Might be fun to examine later. Armor, jetpacks, fuel, forges and flux gates, particle accelerators. Okay. Collecting souls. Cool. Okay. Um, Drones, fun. Promethium. Advanced material that can only be produced in an atomic forge. Okay. Fluxite, promethium, storage. Okay, let's break some of these down. Oh, good, you get those back. Okay. So let's see here. I need improved or advanced? Core 4, core 3. Why is it taking so long? Oh, are we making steel again? We are. Okay, so I need my foundry, right? Yep. And I'm going to leave 2 spaces. And I need my centrifuge. I'm going to leave that 2 spaces. And then another centrifuge with the fluid add-on. Cool. And my basic assembler. Speed add-on. Cool. All right, Enduric laser. Oh my. Leave 2 spaces for that. Advanced machine frame. It's only slightly terrifying. Is it tracking me? It is. Love that. Reminds me of the robot from Iron Man. Okay, let's see. Guess I can give him some power back here. Fluxite. Focus the laser to mine amethyst clusters to get fluxite. Okay. Make sure to use the target designator to aim the laser properly. Using the laser on a budding amethyst will energize it and increase its growth rate. Okay. So I need I'm just going to take one of the budding amethysts from up here because we've got 2. Thank you, sir. So do I need to like give it something to sit on? Does it need to be like at that level? Okay. So I need the target designator. Very nice. Okay, sneak right click on that. Sneak right click on that. Okay. Focus the laser to mine amethyst clusters to get fluxite. Amethyst cluster. When did I get the ability to right click on these to... It does not make any sense to me. Okay, let's stop it. Let's put that back on it. Let's right click on it. Oh, wait a second. Am I supposed to put something in there? Ah. No? Yes. Oh, it's inside. Okay, cool. That was weird. Okay. Whatever works, man. Heyo. Alright. Bauxite. Done. I want to get another block of amethyst. Cool. What's next down this road? Do we have time? Yeah, I'll do a 2-hour stream today. That's fine. Okay. Atomic Forge. Flux gate. Flux gates are advanced components. It's an assembler. Processing. Platinum. Let's do fluxite. Okay. Yep. Okay. Processing. Assembling. Unit platinum. Hey. Okay, so wait, the second assembler, not foundry. There we go. Platinum processing units and 2. Cool. Let's make some more of those. Carbon fiber. Electrum. Here we go. Ooh, that looks cool. Ferrofuel, Energite. Okay. Helium plasma, molten blaze. Okay. Alright, I've got my flux gates. Atomic forge. Creating advanced computer chips, reinforcing deep slate. Oh, and even duplicating ores. It's a pretty big multi-block requiring 8 machine cores in total to build. Energy pipes cannot connect directly with an atomic forge. It needs to be wirelessly powered by an Indiric laser. Okay, so I have to make another laser. Okay. And atomic forge. Duratium. Where is my Duratium? Interesting. I feel like that's missing from the quest book. Engraving. Alloy. Okay. Platinum and netherite in the foundry. Platinum. Netherite. In the foundry. Can I make 2 of these? Speed add-on tier 2. Block of biosteel. Machine add-on extender. I think I could do that. Speed add-on. 1. 2. Oh, I need Duratium first. But actually, I have it now, so boom. Take that. Use speed add-on to make this. Speed add-on tier 2. 155. Okay. Cool. Okay, atomic forge. Ooh, you're a big boy. Okay. Leave some spaces here. And tell you what, why don't I just put you in the corner? I've got 1, 2 spaces here. 1. All right, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. And advanced machine core. Adamant, advanced computing. Can't do that yet. Oh, engraving is done with the atomic forge. Okay. So the most I can do now is the advanced machine core. 5, 6. Seven. Should have clicked on that before. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I need another 1, 2 atomic laser. Let me make another advanced machine core. Skip the song because it played already. Okay, let me. Does it? Is that the right one? Stick that there. Okay, atomic forge. Particle accelerator. Items from 2 separate controllers. Accelerator designs, accelerator setup, accelerator sensor, tachyons. Cool. That might be for another day. Feels a little advanced. Let's make some promethium. How about that? Advanced material that can only be produced in the atomic forge. This powerful resource is essential for crafting promethium tools and the ultimate machine core. Oh my. Okay. Promethium is overcharged crystal and Heisenberg compensator. Oh, I have to use the collider. Well, what the hell is this thing for then? Enchanting. Okay. Machine core upgrades. Okay. 5 and 6. Elite. And Ultra. Dubious container. And advanced computing engine. Okay, here we go. So processing. Quantum processor from advanced AE. Oh man. Silicon wafer. Printed silicon. Carbon fiber. Okay, printed silicon. Did I save any of that? I don't have any quantum. I don't have any printed silicon. But I do still have this set up. Hey, there we go. What else did I need? Silicon wafer, quantum processor, printed, quantum alloy. Oh boy. Is there a bee that can make all of this? Is there a seed? No. Oh boy. Quantum infusion. Okay. Recent. Okay. can't make that. Can I make this? I can make this. Elite, Ultra. That's funny. So I can make the best one. But I can't make the fifth one. Dubious container. Can capture the brain of a small, magical, intelligent flying creature. The LA might fit the description, although they always try to take the item from you. Perhaps you might also find another similar entity to capture. Oh, I guess the Vex. Okay. Ultra Machine. Cool. Drones for moving items. Okay. Gantry. Built with machine frames designating the area in which the machines operate. Cool. Battle Axe. 18 damage. Access to breathing. Crafts final tier 4's ultimate machine core. Superconductor. Energite. Fluxite and nickel. There's a B. Okay, fluxite and nickel. Also alloy it this way. Okay. I got plenty of these now, so let's grab some nickel. And our foundry. Oops, not this, but that. Cool. Energite. How do I make the B? Fluxite B. Platinum B. I need a fragment forge. Okay. Need another flux gate. Did I leave those assembling? No. Okay, flux gate is processor, fluxite, and platinum. Platinum, processor, fluxite. Okay. Durasteel. That's not what it was called. Biosteel. How do I make that egg? Iron B and... Oh, okay. I can do that right now. Iron B. That's in that alloyer. Well, I'll just let that go for a little bit. Can I speed this up? Yes. Awesome. Ah, but it drains energy like the old, was it thermal? Yeah. Oh, that's how much I have. Is that 100? It's 50. Wow. Okay. All right. This and that. Oh, raw biopolymer. Packed wheat and water. Shouldn't have used all that raw biopolymer. Okay, wheat. Okay. Put that in there. Let me get just one bucket of water. Can I please? Okay, cool. Good. Hey, there we go. Okay, three. So, oh, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Just let that go. Hey, got my BioSteel B. There we go. Use weed killer. Removes all grass and plants in a wide radius. That's cool. Okay. This is just for BioSteel. BioSteel. And then mineral slurry. Oh, that's a whole process, huh? Refining. How do you make a refiner? Refinery chamber module. Up to 2 of these can be placed on top of a refinery. Oh my. Okay. That's a rabbit hole. Let's go back. Plastic. We just pop these back in here and some iron, was it? Yes. Make some more BioSteel. Okay. There's a bunch of crap in my inventory. Let's see. So, let's see what other bees I can make. Bee Oritech. Strange matter I'm not close to. BioSteel. Uranite crystal. Plutonium dust. Particle collision. Uranite crystal. Uranite crystal. Yeah, but how do I make this? Uranium. Okay. Can I somehow use you to just make an ore? Combiner. Recipe. Combiner. Mine shaft. Reforger. So I might be able to actually get it through here. Dang, I got excited. Why don't I just make a combiner? Steel casing. How do I not have a recipe for that? That seems weird. All right, combiner. I need some stone. And I need some uranium ore. Shoot. Cool. Oh, cobblestone? Really? Okay. Cobble. Afraid of this thing. You weren't kidding, huh? Okay. And it didn't even... Huh. Sir, that was rude, first of all. Secondly, I didn't clear out your storage, so clearly this is my fault. Okay. Let's see if we can get another one. And glass. Luminous glass. There we go. Sir. There we go. Thank you. Jeez. Okay. Now let's... Okay. can use that to make plutonium dust, which I then put on a radioactive bee to make a uranite crystal bee. He makes the combs. Combs make more uranite crystals. Cool. Let's put my base back together. And then I think I'm going to call it from here. All right, black concrete. Next time I'll just tell it to shoot straight up. That's what I'll do. Okay. Got it. Got it. Because I don't think B Oritech, not sulfuric, uranite. So I get that by making the plutonium, but I've already got radioactive bees. How do you make a sulfuric acid bee? Can the uranite bee breed? It can. Okay, good. So if I need to use that for anything else, it'll be fine. How do you make a sulfuric acid bee? You have a lava bee, a bucket of sulfuric acid. Okay, cool. Energite, I can do that. Fluxite, easy. I need a platinum bee. Platinum is ender and gold. Cool. Okay. Folks, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. There's a lot of ore tech that has basically thrown up all over my base. Yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out, watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I hope that while this was not a adventure related stream, it was a very technical stream, and there were a lot of things done in a short amount of time. How much of it do I understand? Zero. Zero is the amount that I understand, but it was fun nonetheless. I love the little animations and the thought that's put into this pretty cool little this pretty cool mod that does weird stuff. Yeah. All right, folks, I'm going to call it there. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you next time. Who knows when that will be. But yeah, feed the beast guys too. Cesar Naget, signing out. Don't forget to tell somebody that you love them today. I'll catch you guys later.